So students, what we learned in that about alcohol, acidic nature, why this alcohol is having acidic nature. For that we learned the reason as polarity of OH bond. Okay, and next we learned why this alcohols are weaker acid than water. Why this alcohol is having less acidic strength than water. Okay, so for that also we learned the reason with the structure example of water as well as alcohol. And then the third point what we learned is relative acidic strength. So why it follows the order primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. So for that what concept we learned, higher number of alkyl groups are there, the release of H plus will be less because that plus inductive effect will be there, release of H plus will be less and acidic strength also will be less. Okay, so that is what the concept we learned for the relative strength. Next we'll see the reactions. Okay, for this one we will see the reactions for whatever concepts we learned. The concept which we learned is the cleavage of bond between, see, ROH, if I am taking the cleavage of bond between oxygen and hydrogen, not between carbon and oxygen. Okay, not between carbon and oxygen. So for this only we are going to learn the reactions. First we will see reaction with active metals. So based on this concept, we will see the reaction with active metals. So those acidic, if you take this active metals, so what are those active metals? We are going to see sodium, potassium, aluminum. So these are the active metals. Okay. When alcohol, so now I will take methyl alcohol. Okay, methyl alcohol I will take. This will react with sodium. Clear? This will react with sodium. So here I will take 2 molecules of this methyl alcohol and I am going to take 2 Na. Here what happens, only one alkyl, here only one alkyl group is there. So this will release electrons to this oxygen. Alkyl group will release electrons to this oxygen and the release of electrons to this oxygen is very less only because only one alkyl group is there. What I told the what concept I told you before, if more number of alkyl groups are there only, the acidic strength will be less, is it? Here only one alkyl group is this less, one alkyl group is there, so the acidic strength will be more. Acidic strength will be more means it can easily release the H plus ions from that. So when this alkyl group, when it release electrons to this oxygen, it will be most polar. Okay, so there will be a cleavage of bond between oxygen and hydrogen. So here it will be CH3O minus. So what this Na plus will do, what this Na will do, it will go and attack this oxygen. Okay, so your product will be CH3O Na plus H2. So here you are taking 2 molecules of this, right? So CH3OH, CH3OH, and here Na also 2 you are taking. So here what happens, 2 CH3O Na will combine and what else is remaining? H2 is remaining. So that's what I wrote it here. So you have to balance. So 2 CH3O Na and H2. Okay. So here ethoxide formation, right? So what is ethoxide is formed? Sodium ethoxide. Okay. So this is what reaction with metals. So similarly you can here I have taken methanol. Similarly you can take ethanol also with sodium. So this is what reaction with active metals. Clear? See students, under this cleavage of OH bond, we are having 2 reactions only. Under this cleavage of OH bond, we are having 2 reactions. So the first reaction is reaction with the metals. Okay, reaction with active metals. and second reaction is esterification. Okay, so these two reactions only are there under cleavage of OH bond. Okay, already I told you reaction with metals, which is very easy. So next is esterification reaction. Esterification reaction we are going to learn with the mechanism. So this is esterification. This is very important reaction mechanism. Okay, so we'll see with esterification. So you know what is esterification reaction. So what do you mean by esterification reaction? You have to take acid and alcohol in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, and you will get ester. Acid. So I'll write the reaction example. So CH3 C double bond OH. So you are taking ethanoic acid with ethanol. So I'll write CH3 CH2 OH. So here what happens? H2O will get removed. So here in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, so water will get removed. So you are taking ethanoic acid and ethanol in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. So what will get removed? Water will get removed, and your product will be CH3 COO CH2 CH3 plus water, and this one the name of this one is ethyl ethanoate. Ethyl ethanoate. Okay, so here the important point is, actually this is esterification is an reversible reaction. Okay, it is a reversible reaction. See here I had written, right? It's a reversible reaction. So to make it forward, what you have to do, after the formation of water, you have to remove this water. Okay, so how will you remove that water? That work will be done by this concentrated sulfuric acid. Clear? This esterification reaction is a reversible reaction. So to make it forward, to make it go in first forward direction, what you have to do? You have to remove the water as soon as it is formed. So how will you remove that water? By means of this concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, so this is very important point in this. Now we'll see the mechanism of this reaction. So this mechanism is there in your syllabus, students. So please be thorough with this mechanism. We'll see mechanism of this reaction. And one more point in this is to make it forward direction. So what I told you have to remove water. And one more method, if you are adding excess alcohol also, the reaction will shift towards forward direction. Okay, either you have to add excess alcohol, or you have to remove water from that reaction. Okay, so this is how you can make it forward. You can make this esterification reaction in the forward direction. Okay, so the mechanism is here. What we are using, sulfuric acid we are using, and if you take the sulfuric acid, it will get split into H plus and SO4 2 minus. Okay, so this H plus only, this proton only we are going to take it from the acid. Okay, so first what we are going to take? We are going to take carboxylic acid. So I'll write CH3, that is the ethanoic acid we are going to take it. So CH3 C double bond OH plus this H plus, one H plus we are going to take it from the acid. Okay, so in this first step, this is step 1. In this first step, what happens? This here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 lone pair of electrons will be there in this oxygen. Okay, so this H plus will get attracted toward, it will get attacked by means of this lone pair of electrons which is present in this acid. Clear? So H plus will get attacked by the electrons, lone pair of electrons which is present in oxygen. Okay, So your product will be CH3 C double bond OH, and here also OH will be there. Okay. And what will be the charge of this oxygen? The charge of this oxygen will be plus, because it is giving one lone pair of electrons to this hydrogen for its attack. Okay, so definitely the charge will become plus. So that's what I wrote it here. The charge of this oxygen will become plus. Clear? And here what happens in this step only, you are going to introduce alcohol. For this esterification reaction, actually what you will take, this esterification reaction, what you will take? You will take acid and alcohol, is it? So here I had taken acid. To that acid you had added H plus. And after adding this H plus, what you will get? You will get protonated acid as the product. Protonated acid. What is that protonated acid? You are giving positive charge to this oxygen. So that is what this protonated acid is the product. To this protonated acid, you are going to add alcohol. That is ROH you are going to add. Okay. So here what happens? This plus, this is positively charged. So what this oxygen will do? It will take the electrons towards itself. And what will be the charge of this carbon? So this will become positive charge. Okay. And this positively charged carbon will get attacked by means of this electrons which is present in this oxygen. Okay. So now the product will be CH3 C. Here it will become single bond OH, because this electrons get transferred here. So it will become single bond OH, and this OH will be like that only. And here this OH, okay, this OH attack will be there. This OH and this R. Okay. So here this OH and this R. Okay, so instead of R, I'll write, instead of this R, I'll write CH2, CH3. Okay, so here also instead of this R, I'll write CH2, CH3. Or you can mention R itself. Clear, students? So this O will attack this carbon, and that only I had attached here. Okay. And after this what happens? See this one, this is called as tetrahedral. It's like tetrahedral, right? So this is called as, this is tetrahedral intermediate. Okay. So this is tetrahedral intermediate. So after the formation of this tetrahedral intermediate, what happens? This protons will get, see this oxygen, here also this will become positively charged, because this is giving electrons to this one. So this will become positive charge, and it will be having only one lone pair of electrons. So what this oxygen will do? This will take the electrons towards itself, and this will become H plus. This H plus will get attacked by means of this oxygen. Okay, it will get attacked by means of this oxygen which is having that lone pair of electrons. Clear? And then your product formed will be CH3. The same I am writing it here. Here also COH. The same I am writing it here. And here what I told you, this H, here this oxygen will take the electrons towards itself, and this will get removed as H plus. This H plus will get attacked by means of this oxygen. So how you have to write this? OH, H. Okay. And here what will be left out? OR only will be left out. That is O, CH2, CH3 I will write. This only will left out. And here it will be having 2 lone pair of electrons. Okay. And here definitely the charge of this oxygen, because this is giving electrons to this hydrogen, right? So definitely the charge of this oxygen will be positive. Okay, clear? And next, from here what happens? From here what happens? This again, this oxygen will take the electrons towards itself and it will get removed as water. This will get removed as water. So I'll write it here. It will get removed as water. Okay, then what will be the charge here? This will be positive charge. Okay, so what will happen? The electrons, and here also the lone pair of electrons will be there. Here what happens? This will take the electrons towards itself and it will get removed as water, and this will become positive charge. So here what happens? The electrons will get transferred to this electron get transferred here. So the product will be CH3C, and here it will become double bond, right? So here it will become double bond OH, because this electrons will get transferred here. Okay, so here it will become double bond, and this will be like that only, CH2 CH3. This will so this is what the product formed after this one. Okay, and again the last product, what happened is, here this is giving electrons to this transfer of electrons. This electrons only, it is forming bond here. The transfer of electrons takes place. So what will be the charge of oxygen? This will become positive charge. Okay, the oxygen will become positive charge. So again what happens? This electrons will be taken. So this will become positive charge. Okay, so again, since it is positive charge, what it will take the electrons towards itself, and then there will be a cleavage of bond between this oxygen and hydrogen, and then this hydrogen will get removed as H plus. Okay, so what will be the remaining product? CH3, I am writing it here. Then you will be getting C double bond COO. So I can write CO, this CH2 CH3. So this is what the ester which is formed. Clear? See here what happens? In the previous step, if you take it, here what happens? This electrons will get transferred. This electrons will form bond here. It will get transferred here. So that is what I wrote it as double bond OH. After getting the transfer of electrons from here, this oxygen will become positive charge. That only I wrote it here. Again, after this is positively charged, right? So again what it will do? It will take the electrons from here, and there will be a cleavage of bond between oxygen and hydrogen. This hydrogen will get removed as proton, and the remaining product will be CH3 C double bond O CH2 CH3. So this is what the mechanism of esterification. See students, here you are taking H plus from sulfuric acid. In the first step you are adding H plus to this acid, because here lone pair of electrons will be there. You are adding H plus to this acid. That is what first step, protonated acid you will get. So here this will become positive charge. Okay, then the electrons will be taken by this one, and here you are adding alcohol, and you are this alcohol, the electrons from this alcohol will get attacked by means of this carbon, and you will get tetrahedral intermediate. In this tetrahedral intermediate, the important point which you have to keep it in your mind is, this oxygen, wherever this oxygen getting positive charge, it will take the electrons, and hydrogen will get removed as proton, and that proton will get attacked by means of this oxygen. Okay, then it will get removed as water, and the final proton will get removed, and you will get ester. So this is what the mechanism of esterification.